Hello and welcome. My name's Brendan Byrne from Receptive Technologies. Today I'm going to be showing you how to add your business to Google Maps. It's a fairly straightforward process. If you haven't seen Google Maps before, type in your address bar maps.google.com.au and you'll get to see something similar to what is showing here. What you need to do here is start by doing a quick search for your business. Now, the reason we're doing this is to see if you already exist in the directory service that they run. Typing your business name you should display fairly close to the top. Now, in this case, this business that I've typed in doesn't exist in the local search already, which is great because we get to show you from scratch how to add. If you did happen to see your business here, there's a link when you're logged in to claim this business as your own. We won't go into those details today, but it's fairly similar to what we're going to do today. If you don't see your business, you need to do a more narrow search to make sure that you're definitely not in there. So in this case, Sydney Builder in Manly Vale, and there's no signs of this business being listed anywhere. So that's great. I'm looking forward to being able to add this business very shortly. So what you need to do is do a search for Local Business Centre in Google, and you will come to the Google Maps Local Business Centre. And you need to log in. If you don't already have a login to Google, I recommend that you get one, because it's very handy for things like this, as well as managing your Google AdWords or any of your other Google services that you might like to use to promote your business. Let's hope I got my password correct. If you don't have one, you may have seen down below there was a place to go and create one. So when you log in, it jumps directly into creating a new listing. So we want to create a new listing, and it really is quite straightforward to create this listing. All you need to do is know how to type, and so I'm working on that, as you can see. As you can see in the map over here, it's already found whereabouts this listing is, because as you type in more details, it's constantly updating to go and find the correct details in the map over here. Also displays what's going to be displayed as in the listing. At the moment it's a fairly straightforward one. So you get to listen to lots of typing here. It's actually zoomed in a lot here, so that's why you can't actually see any detail there. So just like in normal Google Maps, you can zoom in and out and have a look that you've definitely got it in the right place. And that one is the right place, so I'm happy. You can add in some basic details here as well, and later on you can also update and change these details. So I'm making this up on the spot, so you'll need to bear with me a little bit. I'll try and keep it quick because you don't want to sit here all day, I'm sure. So the next step is that you need to verify that that this is your listing, that there are no other listings already listed there that are yours, because it would like to keep a clean database ideally. My business doesn't appear here. I've already checked that. And then I need to place it into a into a category. We might have to leave it a fairly broad one and just leave it at services. And you can add multiple categories as well. What this will help is when people are searching for a specific category, they'll be able to find you nice and easily. That's the concept anyway. Hopefully we're going to have some listings here. And let's say and I'll come back in and add some more to this a little bit later on. Being a directory type for information service, I'll have lots of categories for this particular business. And as with everything Google, it's fairly straightforward, fairly simple to use. You can go into as much or as little detail as you like about your business and what you want to display in your listing. You can also add photos. I'm not going to do that at this stage, but I would recommend that you grab at least your logo and update your logo. Yes, I'm not going to add that right now. You can add more details if you want. The more details, the better, essentially, because people might be looking for one of these details, and Google will show your listing if you match any of the patterns, any of the searches that people do. We need to remove the ones that we don't want to display. And you can add more details as well if you think that's necessary. It's not going to be important for right now. Now, you need to validate that your listing is accurate. So to do this, you either need to include a mobile number in your listing, and they'll send you an SMS. I've used this in the past, and it's very quick. You could have someone call you, and you could have somebody send you a postcard. The postcard is quite slow. It took me about 3 or 4 weeks before I received it, and it actually was sent from the US. So whichever one you prefer, click finish, and then that one will work for you. Now, obviously, this isn't going to work for me because I don't have a mobile number listed here, but that's essentially the type. That's the service that we want to run. So if you click finish. And you can always come back in and, as it said, edit this again. But that's the end of my tutorial today. I might add another section at the end where you can actually see the listing live. It usually takes a couple of weeks before they display it, 1 or 2 weeks before you'll actually see this listing. But maybe by the time you've seen this video, you could do a search for Sydney Builder in Manly Vale, and you'll see the listing live. So have a great day. If there's any questions or comments, I'd love you to make a comment on the website. You should be able to see that from this page. There's a link directly to there. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. We'll speak to you soon.